rush hour.
Okay. So that was exciting, I can tell. In your packet, ooh, I see food. Do we want to eat lunch on time? Yes, we do. Do you see the handout with the car on it? Okay, it's called the 4 Dimensions of Performance. And if you look up here, it's the same thing. It's just in a little different format. This is the one for you to take home. Notice the first title there, subtitle, the structure of knowledge base. So that's the knowledge base, same thing. Knowledge base meaning, what do I know about the skill and the content or subject area? How well is my knowledge organized and accessible? So I would say my son, he's 15, he's actually never driven before. His knowledge base, he knows all those rules really, really well to pass that driver's test. That's it at this point. The next, let me see, this is a little out of order. You see where it says independence here? Independence, that would be your third one down. It says independence of performance. So to what degree do I need to rely on other people when I use the skill? And this is super crucial for us as teachers. We're given a lot of knowledge, grammar parts, skimming, scanning techniques, how to do this math problem. But this is where we are the facilitators towards helping our learners really become independent. Fluency, and you've got the fluency performance on your handout. How easily can I accomplish tasks? How automatic is it? How much effort do I need to expend? And then the final situation, which I really saw here, with the snow, the semi, the driving on the other side of the road, the range, what types of things do I know I can do in what kinds of situations, at what level, and for what kinds of purposes. If it's backing a semi up and not killing anybody, yeah, so that would be a purpose, don't kill anybody. So how do you think about this and with our learners? How do you see this applying to our learners?
I'll just give a math example. I do really well with figuring out percent discounts on shopping. So I have some amount of fluency, and I have a limited range, maybe, in my percent ability on the fly. And I know enough about skills to do really good.
Very nice. Somebody else? Think about our learners. Yeah.
So we present the skills, but we need to give them the opportunity to practice so it becomes more fluent. And we're presenting skills specific for a certain performance, so we have to give them a greater variety, or they have to find a greater variety of opportunities to practice their skills.
Have you ever worked with students on using the auxiliary helping verb do? Like, right? Sí, por supuesto, yeah. But, and then hear them out with everybody, friends or whatever, and it's gone. Okay, so what happened there? They know, when you point to that, it's like missing something, oh, do, they know. But it's not transferring to other realms. But there has to be a purpose for them making that transfer. People have to say, like, you speak English? What? People have to do that, and then they want to adjust it. But nobody's going to say, what? Because everybody understands that. So there's no reason, there's no purpose to go fix that, because the purpose has been met, the communication has been met. So that's where something like that isn't real a purposeful kind of thing, unless you're going to go interview for a job, in which case your purpose is to sound like really fluent English or something, and at that point, that might be a purpose, a reason to change something in the way you speak. So anyway, I another, how does this apply to our learners? Yeah.
I think in a lot of math classes, the concentration is on knowledge base and fluency almost exclusively, without a whole lot of independence or range.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
both the part of the learner and the teacher.
I noticed that many times people can do the thing, say subtract, even something simple, when it's on a worksheet and they know it's obvious what to do. What they can't do often is read a word problem and apply the skill in a real life type situation.
So that's like from driving a stick shift to driving, or an automatic to driving a stick shift. It's like,
If it's not served up to them in a certain format, they don't recognize what
Right.
they need to do. They don't recognize that it's a subtraction problem and don't do it.
and that's our job as the facilitators to, I won't say hold hands, but it is. It's just like, okay, where are you? I'm meeting you where you are, and where do you want to go? I can help you find ways to go and helping people get there. So this is the 4 dimensions of performance. The learning standards are heavily based on this, and looking at learners as lifelong learners, and this is the basic concept behind it, or underlying it. Let's look at, I don't want to cut you off, but I also do, because it's lunchtime. Sorry. Everybody open to page 10, 11. We're getting a little more into the framework now. We're still in the reading, just so that we're all on the same page. That was a joke. Okay.
You see framework.
Yeah, good. So page 10, 11. Well, look at page 10. Notice across the top, what do you see at the beginning?
Levels.
Levels, yes. Levels what through what? Levels 1 through 4? Oh, 11, 12. It's kind of a spread.
Through 8.
Okay.
10, 11.
I mean, 10, 11, thank you. Yeah, so levels 1 through 8, and the math is, it's very similar. The math only has 7 levels, and the other ones have 8 levels. So notice it goes from the very beginning all the way up to transition. That's college transition right there. Where do you see the dimensions of performance, the 4 dimensions of performance, reflected in the layout of this spread here?
Could you say that one more time?
Oh, so we got the knowledge base, the independence, the fluency, and the range. I want to know if you can see those 4 things reflected in the layout of this spread right here. And we're looking at
Sorry, I lack the fluency. Fluency, on the left column.
There you go.
Fluency, range,
So the range, do you see range of text on the side? Okay. So that would be range of texts. Do you see anything about fluency? Okay. There's the fluency. How about independence? Yeah, the situations, and then if you look up here, do you see the black line running kind of across the top? It says, adult learners exiting each level can independently read with understanding these different kinds of texts. So that's where we got the independence. What about the knowledge base? The white stuff. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that would be the white stuff. So, it looks a little different, but it's all the same concept, and it's all built into the framework. So, see, we still have a couple of minutes. Good. Just look across at the range of text and think about yourself as that driver, and look across at this is the reading text. Just maybe choose a couple levels and scan down, maybe from one beginning, one kind of intermediate, and one kind of towards the advanced, and just read down. Just take 1 minute.
And Sybil, I need a minute to explain the lunch thing. Okay. Okay.
And after you've had a chance to look at page 10 and 11, go ahead and turn. Okay, the section that we're in right now is called the level descriptions. So it's describing what a learner looks like exiting a certain level. So a learner exiting level 1 will be able to read highly relevant symbols, numbers, and words in personal and environmental print, exiting that level. The level descriptions continue onto page 12 and 13. So go ahead and look at that. And these are examples of kinds of things that people can read. So, yeah, which is the correct restroom, if you want to know that.
Hear somebody shouting outside.
So go ahead and just take a look, maybe a little bit in the middle, beginning, middle, and high level, pages 12 and 13.